Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Gevorgyan Grind. As you can see, like something changed, right? You can hear something changed. Well, we invested into our podcasts, into our channels, and bought some microphones. We said that we will be better every time that you watch us, so little step by step, we're getting better.
We're getting there. Yeah. And today, guys, we will be covering actually how to become a high value man. This is a real talk, something that we have as an experience actually. And we do what we are preaching actually. It's not just that we are speaking about, but you can see from our content that we are doing what we are talking about. So today we'll be covering our strategies, what we are doing, and what is our understanding, first of all, to be a high value man and how to become one. What is the high value man? How would you define it actually? Is it something related to money, status?
No. It comes with money, I think, on the grind, when you're on the grind to getting more money. But I think that this is rather a mindset and a lifestyle than something material. So it is the way you speak, it is the way you're built. It's you as a person, that defines your value, what you do, what your actions are. A sum of this everything defines if you are a high value man or just somebody, And in today's world, there are not many high value men, we have to also say, right?
Exactly, right? Because most people actually think what you just mentioned, that you need to have those cars, you need to have money, a lot of money actually, just to be a high value man. Not at all, guys. Maybe that's something that was defined by some of the girls, but we reject that. It's not about money. It's about your behavior, how you control yourself, your emotions, how you consistently try to achieve new goals, how you consistently challenge yourself. That's what is creating a high value man. How you lead others, how you lead yourself. That's also very important because you need to be able to lead yourself before you can lead others. And that's what we are going to cover actually here. So it will be about discipline, leadership, consistency, mindset, achieving those goals, setting new challenges, and working on yourself actually. When you work on yourself, when you create something for you, whether that will be creating your body, whether that will be creating content, whether that will be creating some value for other people, which is your work actually, that's how you become a high value man.
Yeah, let's talk about specific actions. So what should people do, or what do high value men do in their day, for example? First, non-negotiable.
Gym, for sure, guys.
Of course. That's the first step. We have covered it in every episode of our podcasts. Gym is just the building stone of your house, let's say it like this, okay? And everything else is just built on it. Because, guys, when you go into a room full of people, your body speaks before you do.
That's so true.
First of all, first things first, go to the gym.
And we noticed, right? It's an experience actually, guys. Nowadays, when we are working so hard, we changed our physique actually. Both of us are bigger than we used to be 1 year ago. Not speaking about a couple of months ago, maybe we changed so fast. When we enter into the gym, when we enter into a restaurant, a coffee shop, or we just walk down the street, we just see how people look at us, right? It's so different.
Yeah.
Because your posture, the way you walk, your body is bigger actually. And people start respecting that. And just today actually in the gym, just some random guy approaching us and just complimenting us, saying that, guys, you have a great physique actually.
People look at you, they look at you and they sense something. That's how it has to be. For the men watching us, they sense your testosterone, like the level, your confidence, how you walk, how you talk, how you behave. And I think that's also a big part, right?
Yeah.
Like actually having high testosterone as a man, really important. So even if you genetically don't have high testosterone, look it up. There are a lot of ways to get your testosterone levels
naturally, right?
Yeah.
Because we're not speaking about drugs. So naturally, even the gym actually, when you fix your diet, when you fix your actually the physique, your testosterone production gets much better.
Yeah.
And go check out, by the way, my new ebook. Actually, I have to say that, guys. I just made an ebook actually for you, which you can, we will put the link down in the description. Check it out actually. This ebook is about my personal journey coming from a very lost person who was just not going to gym. I had a lot of fat back then. Actually, I can share some of the pictures maybe later on my social media platform, my transition actually, and I provide all the steps there, how I moved from that person who was lost in life and definitely not a high value man, who became strong, who fixed his life, who fixed the life of his family. And you can go check it out, guys. So it will be covering practical things, not just the theory, right? Which you can apply every day.
And there are many people selling this kind of stuff, but actually you have to look at a person and think about it. Does he have something that you want to achieve? For example, the body. Look at his body, So he has already achieved it. So it's not some kind of nonsense which he writes about, If somebody hasn't achieved anything and is talking about goals, well, you will not believe it. But when you look at him and you see his posture, how he talks, how he behaves, and his body, first of all, then you already understand, okay, this is the guy I want to take advice from.
But after reading, guys, you need to be willing to put in the work. This is so important, actually. You can read, you can watch us, but that's not enough. You need to be willing, actually, to apply whatever we are talking here, because without that nothing is going to change. It will be just another YouTube video that you watched, you said, oh, very smart words, and just you go back to your previous routine and your comfort zone. No, guys, this requires hard work, discipline, consistency, what we are speaking and repeating every podcast, actually, the importance of this.
And guys, also coming back to the points, what you have to do to become a high value man, I've also seen from a personal perspective that it is really important, let's say it like this, to have your territories in your city. Like, for example, the gym where you go to, you have to dominate there. You just have to have a social presence there. When you go inside that gym, people have to know you. People have to say, okay, I know this guy. This guy comes here 6 days a week. I see him every day when I'm training over here.
And that's a very good point, actually. Let's cover how you do that. Are you doing that by just going there and being loud about that?
No.
You are what you are?
No.
Not at all.
You have to show up all the time, first of all, so people have to see that you're dedicated to what you do. Second of all, as we already covered, you have to have the confidence. You have to just have this kind of aura around you that people understand, okay, this guy is some real shit.
And that aura you build by being locked in. You don't care about anything what's going on in the gym. You are here to build yourself. And when you are focused on that aspect of your life, when you enter the gym, you are just focused, locked in that I'm doing this and nothing else in this world matters. Everyone notices that, guys. Everyone.
But also you have to be outgoing. We can't forget that. You shouldn't be trying to be picky and trying to get people to notice you, talk to you. No, but you still have to start communicating with the people, start making the first contact. Like, for example, just going up and saying, can we switch in between the sets? And then if they say yes, you can ask them, what's your name? How long have you been training for? Compliment them on their physique. That's it. It's just the first step that you did. Next time when you come in, you're gonna greet this guy, you're gonna greet that guy, and you're a known person over there,
Yeah.
And everybody sees that. When they see, okay, everybody knows this guy, everybody's trying to get to know him better, be his friend, let's try also to get into his circle. And this is how you build your social presence.
Yeah.
And this is not only the gym. Like, for example, having a favorite restaurant. Pick one restaurant, go there a few times with your friends, maybe well-dressed, tip the waiters sometimes. Get these people to know you. When you have this kind of date, for example, with a girl, and you're thinking, okay, where should I take her? First of all, you know already that the food is good over there, that the service is good over there. And imagine you going into that restaurant with that girl, and waiters come up to you and start greeting you. You know what kind of status that is? Like,
Yeah.
she thinks, who is this guy?
That's true.
You know, so you have to be respected. That's a big point.
Yeah.
You have to be respected.
But that's about your appearance, right? We spoke about your body, which is more important than any cars, guys. That builds so much confidence when you look at yourself, when you have your t-shirt off, or you're just walking in the house and you're just looking yourself in the mirror, actually. And when you are satisfied with the reflection that you see, that is the most confidence booster. No other car can do that, actually. Even if you are in a Lamborghini, but if you are fat and you go out from your Lamborghini, go your home and look yourself in the mirror without a shirt, that's going to lose your confidence. So what that you have a Lamborghini in your garage?
Not confident, everybody thinks you're a dork.
Exactly, right? So your appearance, it's one thing is your body, and the second thing is also about the clothing, that what you are wearing.
Yeah. Not like these baggy things, trendy things that are right now in trend, where people go out, like, you look at people, you think that they just came out of bed in their pajamas and went outside. Like, guys, what are you doing?
So true, actually.
Groom yourself. Like, show people that you care about your appearance. Dress well, dress smart. You know, it's not even that expensive. You don't have to buy shoes from Loro Piana. Go to Zara. For a few $100, you can buy 3-4 great outfits, and this boosts your confidence again.
We are not sponsored by Zara,
No.
by the way. Yeah, that's the first thing, guys. First and probably the most important point, what we covered, appearance. Your physique, the way you clothe, the way you behave, that's so important, actually. But also the mental discipline, right? Which is building also that high value kind of a status in men. When you are focused and locked in on different aspects of your life, you are trying to be better on every aspect of your life. That's what we call the mental discipline. You are focused, you are consistent, you are just pushing your purpose, your goals forward.
Yeah.
And that mental discipline can also be felt by others surrounding you. Whether that will be your girlfriend, your wife, your family, your kids, whoever you are, whichever the stage of your life is, everyone is going to notice that this guy is so locked in, is so focused and so driven to achieve whatever he puts in front of himself, whatever he wants to achieve in this life.
And most of our viewers, they're young people in their 20s, 30s, and the biggest asset you have at the moment is time. So take that asset and make the most out of it, because you're not going to have it forever. So do different things, get busy, like get your day full to the fullest, so you come home and fall into bed. Don't stay home. You're young, go out, do other things, you know? And I'm not talking about go out and party. Go out and invest in yourself. Build your confidence, build your status.
But you need also to work on the right direction, right? This is so important, actually. You need to figure out what is for you in this life that you want to achieve. And that's about the goal setting. First, you need to set the destination and then start driving.
But still, if you don't know what your goal is at the moment, there are things that you can do at the moment to find that out. Like, it's not like you don't have a goal, you sit at home and start thinking, okay, what is my goal? You also can find your goals by doing.
Yeah. If you don't know, of course, try different things, figure it out. But most of the time, I think people should already know by social media, by having so much access to all the contents out there, and you can just watch whatever it is in the other side of the world, right? And understand what things are available in life. And by watching that, you can figure it out. Okay, this is something I want to work upon. Once that goal is set, then break it down. What are the next steps? And what my brother is saying, keep yourself busy every day, consistently, trying to achieve step by step.
And doing these things builds this kind of respect for yourself. And when you have respect for yourself, other people start respecting you.
That's so true.
And this is the last point that I wanted to cover. If you have these points, if you respect yourself, if you do what you say, other people respect you, congratulations, you're a high value man.
And of course, we say money is not important, but it's still a part of the equation, right? So in this material world, you need to have money actually to buy something, right? Whatever it is, whether that will be clothes, whether that will be gym membership, whether that will be the car, the course, whatever it is. It is the material world. We need to just accept that. And you need to be able to work on your finances as well. And I think we'll make another podcast actually on the financial aspect. But in general, you need, even in your young age, you need to figure out ways to earn more, guys.
And the money that you earn, don't buy stupid stuff with it. Invest in yourself. Like buying, it's cheap, guys. Look at it. We made it cheap for you guys, so it is accessible for every one of you. I don't believe that there is anyone watching who can't afford a $5 book. There is no excuse in not investing yourself when it comes to, for example, ebooks from people that you know. And if you bought the book already and started reading it and you finished the ebook, send us a confirmation of your purchase and we can have a one-on-one coaching session together where we can call each other and listen to you, what your life is at the moment, and maybe we can help you with something. For sure we can help you with something.
Okay, and the next point that we want to cover is the emotional control, guys. This is also something that in the current generation we don't see that much. People are emotionally weak with this depression, anxiety, all kind of you are men, but you still need to show your emotions. Guys, come on. Let's just look a couple of years before how men was behaving actually, and you will just understand, right? Masculinity, like being the leader in the house or in any community, that's the high value men. Depressed, anxious, and men who just show their emotions, they will never be considered a high value men, guys.
And nobody cares about your emotions. You're alone in this world. It's you and yourself. So you're gonna get your stuff together and move on. Conquer your problems. Because you're actually alone. Nobody cares.
So don't overreact, guys. Don't beg.
Don't make yourself miserable.
Yeah.
Because most of the times that people say I'm depressed, it's just the outcome of their own mind, of their own thoughts. Just stop whining around and start doing.
And sometimes just walk away, guys.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend broke up with you or just cheated on you.
Best motivation ever, guys.
Goodbye. And you can use that pain actually to build yourself back. When they say that success is the best revenge, that's so true, guys.
And we get it, guys. Those things are hard. Losing somebody, either it's a family member, it's some kind of girlfriend, as my brother said, or best friend, I don't know. We understand that that is a hard situation to be in. But those are the situations that let you thrive forward. That's like the boost in the car, You need those things and you have to understand that. We're not saying be emotionless, be a psycho, You just have to be able to take those emotions and turn it into something valuable. And that's what makes you a man.
So, and the next point is about communication, right? It is so important to communicate clearly, guys. Actually, so many people, they have problems with this communication, especially speaking publicly.
Yeah. And for this, I think a good exercise is like taking a camera, your phone, putting it in front of you, and every day take 5 minutes just speaking about some kind of topic. Let ChatGPT generate you like some kind of topic and start talking about it in front of the camera. You will see afterwards that you used a lot of ums, a lot of ahs, a lot of filling words. Fast forward like 15 days or something, your speaking is going to be completely something out of the world.
So what is it? It's just practice, right?
Yeah.
That's all it is. Everything, well, whatever we covered, all the points, is just practice, which we also spoke about in our previous episode about confidence.
Yeah.
Practice, guys. Practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
That's all it is. But you sometimes need to stay locked in. To stay locked in, You have to say no to some opportunities. Friends calling you out. No, guys, sorry, I'm locked in. I'm focused on my goals.
And everyone will respect that, guys. Like actually every normal person will respect when you say, I'm on the grind, I'm locked in, sorry, but not now. I need some time to focus on myself, to work on myself.
It's my grind season, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everyone
I'm
will
building
respect
myself.
that. Don't be like shy about saying that. That's even something positive, you know.
Yeah. And let's speak about the mistakes people make, which is not making them a high value man.
Yeah, for example, like saying something and not doing it. That's a big thing. Like, or lying to somebody. Stand up for your opinion. If your opinion contradicts with someone else's opinion, say it. Be a man. Like, stand for your opinion. Don't go with the flow.
And it's not about that. It's also about if you promise something, if you say something, even not promise, right? You need to deliver on it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't open your mouth. When you open your mouth, you say something, you just do it. And that's making other person, whoever is in front of you, to know that this guy is serious. Whatever he says, he's delivering it. And that's how you build respect. That's how you become a high value man. Another thing is consuming instead of creating, right? So many people these days on their phones, on their computers, they just consume things, whether that will be scrolling on the social media, as we discussed last time, or it will be just playing stupid games mindlessly. That's how you lose your value, guys. Instead, think about how to create something, how to bring value to this world. Create a game if you are interested, but not spend your time on the stupid game, which is just losing. You're losing your mind, you're losing your confidence, you're losing your body.
And it's not even that hard. You don't have to code something, you know. Even like starting to post things on social media instead of just looking, already you're creating something, you're creating your social presence. Nowadays, Instagram is like a business card that you give somebody. When you give your Instagram to somebody, that's the first like opinion that builds around you. Okay, this guy likes to travel, this guy's outgoing, this guy likes these things. And if you only have posted like on your Instagram with your friends how you're like all drunk and on the ground and stupid things just everywhere, well, what do you think that people are going to think about you? You know?
True.
So first step, also besides going to the gym, of course, start building your Instagram like into something where people look at it and start to respect you or build a positive opinion about you.
And another thing is chasing women, actually, right? That's actually so non-high value behavior. I mean, you need to be on such a level, you need to value yourself that you don't run after girls all the time, because that's not the point. You need to make yourself such a valuable person that girls start noticing you actually.
And they do.
First.
They do.
Of course
If you're
they
a
do.
high value man, if you have built yourself, they're gonna come to you. Like, trust us, it's really like that.
So instead of chasing women, why not you start chasing your purpose? Why not you set your goals, start working towards those goals, and you will see how you become a high value man and how girls start noticing you.
Yeah.
Just put it in practice. Next 3 months, guys. It's not a long time. Just every day consistently work on the points that we just covered.
Fun fact, it only takes 3 months to build a habit. So block in those 3 months. It's summer soon, guys, so
Exactly.
get your things together.
And that's what we are doing as well. Just look at us, look at our social media. Most of the time it's gym, it's our content creation, something that we are working on a side hustle. Of course, it's our personal academic for him, my 9 to 5. And then what else? We are traveling together, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing that we are doing. We're trying to build those new experiences, trying to meet new people, to talk to new people, network, and also finding new ways, actually. We were discussing just another business opportunity, how to expand. Writing that ebook, actually, that's another thing that I was working on for quite a lot of time. And that's what's building you guys. That's what we are doing to become a high value man. And I think we are there. But we still do it consistently every day.
I don't want to say that we have achieved it because there are a lot of things which we can learn still. Like the world is a big place.
Yeah.
But we are already in a very good position, I would say.
But we keep doing it, right?
Yeah,
You
we're not
never-
staying in that comfort zone.
Exactly. You don't say I reached that and that's it.
Yeah.
You just constantly keep exploring what other areas there are for me to grow. Because if there is no growth, if there is no new challenge for you, the life becomes so boring. And those are the sacrifices that we are making, which will make our lives easier later on, guys. And brotherhood here, I have to say that, and I have to mention that again, it helps a lot. We are pushing each other. If one day I'm not in a mood, he's pushing me. If the other day he is not feeling well, I'm pushing him. So that find someone who you can connect, who has the same mindset of growing and becoming a high value man, and just push each other towards that goal.
Yeah. And last but not least, guys, go out there, explore the world, and just become a more interesting and valuable person so that people want to have you in their lives.
And it's not a title you just get, guys. It's just, as we said, it's life that you live every day, constantly. And with that said, guys, grind now.
Shine later. Peace.
Peace.